Look, one of the ways that we recover from our sin, there's a recovery process of going through our sin, and it's God's discipline. God's discipline is so overlooked. People don't want it. Oftentimes we don't recognize it right off the bat when we're getting the discipline from God, but we recognize if we had a physical injury or a financial loss, we recognize that right off the way. But look, in time, however, the truth usually becomes apparent. Usually. Notice I use the word usually. Not everybody sees the truth. See, God's discipline is meant for the well-being of ourselves. We got to accept that discipline because look, just think of it like this. You got a child and you told him not to play in the street. If you caught him playing in the street, would you not discipline him? Because if you wouldn't discipline them, ultimately they could get hit by a car, be injured, or even killed. So yeah, you would discipline them. And of course, the child would be hurt through the discipline, but it's better than the hurt of a physical injury or the hurt of a family over losing a loved one. You got to look at the same way with God when he's disciplining us. He's trying to stop us from a greater harm. Because eventually, a sin unchecked, you're going to get caught. You're going to get like in court found guilty, and then the pain that it's going to cause on the other hand. Look, when God is disciplining us, he's trying to keep us from that greater harm. He's trying to keep us from getting further involved in this sin that is tearing us apart. See, we will not fully appreciate the love God has expressed towards us through his discipline until we get to heaven. When we get to heaven and we see why all this discipline happened, why all this, these trials we go through, we're going to see a place of serenity and beauty in heaven that we're going to realize all this discipline is finally going to kick in, and we're going to be like, it was worth it because look, we finished the race. We endured. We got the crown of righteousness. Now we get to dwell with God forever. May God bless you all.